Bucks fans, I'll put it like this. Khris Middleton is probably going to be your last hope. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about the 2021 free agency and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, if you didn't know, Khris Middleton actually eats up the majority of their salary cap. He makes the most money. Now, Giannis is coming in the future, pause. You already know he's going to get like 50, 55 million or something like that. But last year, Khris signed almost a $200 million contract, and he makes a lot of damn bread. Now, some people, including myself, we kind of looked at that contract and we were like, bro, how did Khris Middleton get close to 200 million? But you have to understand, first of all, they're Milwaukee, so they don't get a lot of stars. Stars typically leave, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second of all, they had just lost Malcolm Brogdon, so they can't lose another essential piece. And third of all, Giannis is on the horizon, so you have to do whatever you can do to keep those pieces intact to make him want to stay. And the reason I say he's their last hope, and Giannis fans, Bucks fans, bro, chill out when I say this, bro. It's the truth. Giannis dominates the first, kind of through the mid-fourth quarter. Like, that's the type of player he is. In a mid-fourth quarter or the late fourth quarter when you need a half-court offensive player, Giannis isn't that guy right now. He has improved. He has gotten a lot better, but he's still not that guy. If Khris Middleton isn't performing kind of like he did last year, which I'm about to talk about, bro, they're going to lose next round to Miami. I know everybody was clowning Paul George and Pandemic P, whatever y'all were calling him and all that, but nobody really noticed Khris Middleton. I personally think it's because they come on at 1 o'clock Eastern time and 10 o'clock Pacific time, so nobody really noticed. But against Orlando, he kind of played terrible as well. Khris Middleton has really made his name off of being a very efficient, kind of consistent player. Like, he doesn't give you the 40, 45 point numbers, but the numbers he does produce, he does them very efficiently. The man almost went 50, 40, 90, but in game 2 versus Orlando, he had 2 points. And in the series versus Orlando, he didn't have one game where he shot 50%. So that's the type of stuff, to me, if he continues to do it, they're not even going to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last year, we all got on Giannis and we kind of talked about how Kawhi locked him up and Kawhi, basically ruined his MVP season and all that. But we don't talk about Khris Middleton and what he didn't do. Last year against Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals, this man had one 11-point game, a 12-point game, a 9-point game, and a 6-point game. And for the series, he averaged 13 points per game. That's not going to be enough to win an NBA Finals. Like, it's just not. And I'm only talking about this year, where the East doesn't really have someone to match Giannis' superstar level. Imagine next year when Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving comes back and the East is loaded. Then they're going to really need that contract in Khris Middleton. Also, you want to know another reason why they need Khris Middleton big this year? Who's the third highest paid player on the Bucks? If you didn't know, it's Eric Bledsoe. Malcolm Brogdon left. They couldn't pay him. So Eric Bledsoe was going to be on that team for a little bit of time. Eric Bledsoe is also another player that has that playoff resume where he doesn't really play the best when you need him. In 2018, the Bucks met the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward in the first round, right? In the first round, Terry Rozier was saucing this man. Like, he was calling his ass Drew Bledsoe, and they lost in 7 in the first round without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
Rozier's gotten off to a strong start to the series, no turnovers in 78 minutes. How personally do you take that matchup?
Who?
Terry Rozier.
I don't even know what that is.
I know Giannis has to look at that like, damn, man, I need some stars. Then last year, he plays Toronto, and I just talked about Giannis and Khris Middleton and kind of how bad they played. Well, this man played the worst. Again, I'm telling y'all, I don't care how great Giannis is, you are not beating Miami with no home court advantage with your second and your third best player playing like that. You're not. Like, they have to step up and they have to help this man, or this man may leave. Now, really quickly before I dip, I'm not trying to make it seem like Giannis is playing on Cleveland in 2009 or something like that, because this team is obviously way better than the teams LeBron left and stuff like that. But if he ever wants to get to the next level, he's already got the MVPs, the Defensive Player of the Years. You have to think he's going to think, I might need a different team. And I hope he doesn't, because I want him to stay in Milwaukee. But it's definitely possible. Now, hopefully my magic works and he plays a lot better, because I do want to see the Bucks in the finals, but we'll just have to see. I'm gonna give you guys multiple videos a day starting next week. Like, I'm gonna cover multiple games, giving y'all multiple. If y'all ask me like why these videos so short, it's because I want to give y'all multiple videos. Like, I'm kind of testing that out since it's, you know, doing pretty good. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys like the video. Follow my Twitter. That's a big thing on this channel. Follow my Twitter. Follow my IG. Well, my IG is down right now. I'm gonna bring it back in 2 weeks. Do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, stay tuned.